Hey guys, this is Rurouni K95 here, and today, once again, we're going to be doing another video store memories type of video, once again, and this time, we're going to be doing something a lot more different, which I haven't thought of doing one like this before, which I forgot to do one, which I should have done until now. Today, I'm going to be talking about a new video that I'm going to be explaining to you here is that what I'm going to be talking about this particular retail store that something you have here, what you got, maybe you've seen one, like maybe at the mall, and this time I'm going to be talking about Suncoast Video. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about that video store called Suncoast Video. If you don't know what Suncoast Video is, well, Suncoast Video is actually a retail store where they have like these used DVDs as well as newer titles and every one of them on DVD. Especially like if we ever been going to one as well. Sorry if I was a little tired though, is that if you ever have been wanting to go to a Suncoast Video, I just wanted to say for that as well, because, and this is how I wanted to come by for considering Suncoast Video is one of those video stores I think I remember going to at the mall as well, because back in like the early 2000s, I think I remember seeing a Suncoast Video, and they had some titles of movies, like some of them were like on Betamax, VHS tapes, Laserdiscs, as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Sorry if I was tired. But not only you have that, there's some other genre sections that you could find that you remember seeing at your local Suncoast Video, which, if you all remembered Suncoast Video, they had the genres, for example, like sci-fi movie genres, classic movie section, television show section, sci-fi and fantasy section. There's also comedy section, family and children's section, horror section, and there's also probably some anime also on there as well. If you remember, for those who have remembered going to Suncoast Video has like a bunch of anime they had on there as well, like, excuse me, like older titles from like home video on there, like from the companies such as Central Park Media, Manga Video, Anime Go, and Viz Video also back in the day as well. Like, and also probably Media Blasters also as well, and Bandai Entertainment also as well. Especially if you ever look for like older anime titles on DVD as well, especially if you remember going to find them at, and probably ADV Films also, because especially if you remember seeing it in your anime section at Suncoast Video as well, because despite though that's and there's many obvious ones as well. There's like these box sets of anime on DVD as well, like say for example like the Mobile Fighter G Gundam DVD volume set ones as well. Yeah. I think there were some on there. And there's also some Japanese kaiju movies on there, like Godzilla, like these old classic media DVD sets, like in those box sets on here, which also includes Rodan on there, which I guess I'm thinking it's part of the, which I'm guessing it's the box set, though, as well, if I'm not mistaken, though, as well. Well, for the most part about this is that of how, if you ever been to like a Suncoast Video, it's no different than any other video stores out here. Even though there were the last three Suncoast Video, like the last three remaining places that are still there as well. Despite a lot of the previous locations of Suncoast Video went out of business, though, like during like these closing sales as well, particularly of how Suncoast had a lot to do for this as well, because if you all remember about going to a Suncoast Video, like especially if you want to get like, there was also new releases of certain movie, like a movie or TV show or anime or like certain cartoons. Like if you ever find something there at your local Suncoast Video, also. Well, Suncoast Video is more different than Best Buy or Fry's Electronics. Well, I haven't covered Fry's Electronics yet, but we'll get to that in the future video. That'll be a subject for another time, though. Anyways, back to Suncoast Video. So as I was saying, though, is that, however, Suncoast is a lot more different, aside from other ones, such as from like Sam Goody or Tower Records, many other ones as well. Probably FYE also as well. Sorry if I was a little tired though, because I hear what I'm talking about here, because it's Suncoast Video though, because I had to explain something about this place, like of how I want it. And this is how I'm guessing what I think of whenever I talked about Suncoast Video. That's why. Yeah, well, that's pretty much of what I could remember for this as well. Yeah, because I just wanted to come by on how. Despite, though, that Suncoast had, like, these new or previously used titles on there as well. Especially if you ever been, like, into collecting DVD as well. Because there's a lot of them as well, especially if you ever been collecting movies or, like, certain TV shows or cartoons in general, though. Like, especially if you ever buy, like, these older title ones on DVD, though. Sorry. And for the most part, about how I wanted to come for this as well. And like most retail video stores, Suncoast is one of them at the mall, especially if you ever been going as well, because if you, I mean, hey, I have been remember seeing commercial ads for Suncoast Video. Like, I remember catching it on Cartoon Network back in the day, like when I was a kid, though. I mean, Suncoast Video, I think I got introduced to it when I saw a commercial for that one. And that explains why which I have all my nostalgia memories of how I could remember about Suncoast Video, because it got to me, though, is that I have a feeling, though. Sorry, and, well, though, most part for the meaning of how I wanted to figure out a way about how I wanted to consider of how what I remember about this is that, and the reason is simple, because I just wanted to know for the most part for the fact about how I could remember of this as well. But then again, just to consider, Sam Goody and Tower Records is a lot more similar, aside from Suncoast Video, though, is that because I just wanted to know for the fact of this as well, because I just wanted to know of how they were selling, especially like, yeah, because I have remember seeing, like when I was watching during the commercial break, when I was watching Mobile Fighter G Gundam on Toonami when it was on Cartoon Network. During like the commercial break, I see an ad for like Suncoast Video though. Like, let's say, dang, remember that fighting in tournament with the Gundams? Here's the Mobile Fighter G Gundam DVD sets. Like, there's a lot of them there. Or how about that anime Christmas movie? Here's the Love Hina Christmas special. Oh, where you can find it here at Suncoast Video. Oh yeah, because I remember catching that ad on Cartoon Network when I think I remember seeing a Suncoast Video commercial though, because yeah, this is all I could remember though, which I think this commercial before or after the Battle-Scarred Gundam action figure commercial, or yeah, of what I remembered all of how my coincidence of how I could, excuse me, so of considering of what I could remember, having all my fuzzy memories of how the nostalgia feeling of what I could remember all for this as well, is that the real question is how different is that Suncoast is your typical video store retail in the mall, at the mall, more different than most other video stores, is that much like other ones such as Hollywood Video or Blockbuster Video, according to other similar, as well as mom and pop video rental stores, according to the memories of what I remembered, usually to point out as well, which is, I remembered when Suncoast Video was a thing like this back in the day in like the early 2000s, and I remember all for this, and I expected something like that. What I could remember for how I wanted to, sorry, Suncoast Video, which I remember for this as well, because I just wanted to come by on that as well, because I just wanted to remember. Yeah, because I just remembered catching the commercial from when it was on TV, especially for what I think about whenever I talk about Suncoast Video, though. Yeah, well, that's pretty much of how this got to my case of what I could remember about this as well. And yet, it was my childhood to remember when I remember catching the ad for that. Oh, like, and this different other commercial under Suncoast commercial that I saw on Cartoon Network when it was on tonight, like, remember that tournament and the at fighting with Spirit Detective? Be sure to check out that Yu Yu Hakusho DVD volumes as well. Or how about this other anime title for any anime fan? Here's the Ronin Warriors anime or something like that on the Suncoast Video commercial, like wherever you can find it, Suncoast. Oh yeah, I think I remember. I mean, it's been a long time since I seen that commercial when I think it was on a Cartoon Network, and now as this time went on, it all has my memories fondly as well, because I'm not sure if you could track down a Suncoast Video commercial back in during your childhood, like especially if you ever catching one on when it was on television as well, like especially when they're showing like anime titles that were shown on Suncoast Video, like especially if you're watching something on Toonami when it was on Cartoon Network back in the day, though, because you already made me remember Suncoast Video, because not every other video store may have, like, not every other mom and pop rental stores may have some anime there on those video rental stores as well, because this is a memory to remember for what I could understand why for this as well. And I think I could be all at once as well, because this is particularly of what I could remember for how I could know for this as well, because this at all has got to me is that it was the most peculiar thing of what I have been remembering and everything from the past as well, because especially the childhood memory of Suncoast Video. Yeah, because, well, of course, basically, especially if whatever I could come by on this as well, because, but then again, Suncoast Video is more different aside from FYE as well, for, or any other ones that these every other, not, or ones out there in general. You already made me start going to retail malls, and there's not every other ones I could find where they have some DVDs and Blu-rays there. Well, FYE takes the cake though. Well, back then we had Suncoast Video though, because if anybody remembers that as well, because this is how I wanted to come by to how I got the memories to remember fondly as well, because I think I remember going to the mall though. I mean, I don't think it was FYE back then. It was probably Suncoast Video. Yeah, because I think it was Suncoast Video though, because yeah, I think I remember going to Suncoast Video for what I could remember though as well, because this is how it has got to me though, which is so true. And this basically how all has got to my case though as well. This is how I'm giving you my points as well, because especially whatever you're gonna come by for this is how I could be all at once of how I got every memories of the video stores, especially at the mall, on every retail as well, because yeah, because this is how yeah, the Suncoast had some action figures there, t-shirts, manga, CDs, vinyl records as well. Like, they were basically of what they got back in the day as well. Think about this, of how it's marketed at Suncoast Video. This at all has gotten to this as well, for the point out of how I remember this for that as well, because it's more different than any other ones. It's more complex of how it's more similar than Blockbuster Video or Hollywood Video. More different than FYE or Best Buy or Target or Walmart or any other or retails out there as well. But it's of nostalgia, memory to remember though as well. Well, some of them got, however, for some reason, most of the locations of not Blockbuster, Suncoast Video has been filing for bankruptcy, and how they were doing like these closing sales, like when they're selling off these older titles, doing like these closing sales at Suncoast Video though, and most of them were closed as well. Well, there's some out there. There's like the last remaining ones that were never gone out of business though. You know, once how it just happens as well, because this all has happened to everything, especially for how it's more different as well as anything in what you find under the sun as well, because it wasn't that easy of how what you remember have missed going to Suncoast Video though. Hey, I think I remember Suncoast Video though, because I think I remember getting the Godzilla movies, like, when they were on VHS at, Suncoast Video, though. Yeah, I think I remember getting those as well. But what has got to my attention, aside from Godzilla movies that were on VHS at Suncoast Video, I noticed my attention of the DVD sets of Mobile Fighter G Gundam at the anime section at Suncoast Video. And this how it got me hungry for more, to buy enormous amount of anime on DVD, which is basically how it got me to the pinnacle of this day as well. And even all the memories of remember seeing commercial at promos for Suncoast Video, that I remember seeing it on Cartoon Network, I think I still have a special place in my heart for those as well. And that's pretty much of what I remember fondly, though, because this all it's gotten to a point, though, of where I felt that about Suncoast Video, which I think I remember it all for this as well, because I just wanted to know for the fact about how Suncoast Video was very good, like, back in the day, because this is the bottom line about how I have been talking about Suncoast Video the whole time. Yeah, because I think I remember getting movies that were, like, on VHS. Like, I think I got Snoopy Come Home, and I think Bram Stoker's Dracula, when I don't think it was on DVD. It was VHS. I think I had VHS, like, back in the day. It's before I got the DVD player in 2003 from Best Buy, though. But I think there were new releases all available at Suncoast Video, because this is how I wanted to come by for what you wanted to expect of how you wanted to get, like, I mean, my question was, how do you could find newer titles or used titles of, like, is there, like, a used titles on, like, certain movies or television series or anime, or, like, certain cartoons or documentaries or music videos on, like, DVD or VHS or on Laserdisc, or certain home video releases that are under the physical media? That's the real question is. Well, it depends on any one of them, especially whether you could find them at Suncoast Video, which is back in the day of what I could know for that. Which I get into the pointers starts of this as well, because I just wanted to know of how I got into the whole thing about Suncoast Video, because I just wanted to know of how I wanted to learn for this as well, because so it's not because of the anime section as well as the horror movie section at Suncoast Video wasn't the problem. There's other sections that you could find basically at Suncoast Video, especially of whether you could find a movie or something as well, particularly of what I could remember this, of how I'm giving in my pointers starts for how I wanted to come by about Suncoast Video. Yeah, because I just remember Suncoast Video, because this is all has what it got into my case, though, about how I remember getting a movie, like, at Suncoast Video. I don't remember getting an anime at Suncoast Video. I don't remember. But I just remember seeing the anime section at Suncoast Video. But I don't think I remember. Well, I don't remember buying an anime title from Suncoast Video. I don't think I have. Well, there were some anime on VHS, like, whether you could find that were available, especially whether you find them at Suncoast Video. Like, I think I saw Media Blaster titles at Suncoast Video. I think they got Rurouni Kenshin, Magic Knight, Ray Earth, and I think Berserk as well. or any other titles that are under Media Blasters when they were on VHS. Probably some DVD also as well, because... And it turns out, I thought Mobile Fighter G Gundam was on VHS, but I don't think it was. But that would be Mobile Suit Gundam Wing and Fushigi Yugi. Well, Fushigi Yugi was, I think it was released on VHS by Pioneer Entertainment, former known as Geneon Entertainment, especially if you ever find one at Suncoast Video as well. And there are many obvious movies, though. There's also old movies, as well as classic films, as well as world cinema, especially if you ever find something at Suncoast Video, depending on any of the genre, especially of how you want to categorize of how you want it to come for the fact about you ever want to find a certain movie, like a movie, TV show, anime, documentary, or like certain cartoons, like every one of them, like if you ever find something at Suncoast Video, whether it's on VHS, Laserdisc, Betamax, or on DVD as well, because I wouldn't be surprised if Suncoast has either 4K Ultras or Blu-rays as well. Yeah, because this is how, for the fact as well. In fact, until that, this all has gotten to that as well, because I think I remember got a Transformers t-shirt at Suncoast Video back in 2001, which I think I remembered. Along with the movie, I think was Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow, was on VHS. Yeah, because it wasn't no DVD back in the day. I think it was, I think I had was VHS, which I remember, though. But that's just besides the point, though, of what I could remember, of all I could remember from Suncoast Video, that's why. But that's besides the point, though. So that's going to be it for my video store memories about when I covered Suncoast Video for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this video. Wow, this is the first time I wanted to cover something like this about Suncoast Video as well. Ever since I had been doing my video store memories about Blockbuster Video in the past months ago, but talking about Suncoast Video definitely takes the cake as well, because I have wanted to come by of how I wanted to talk about Suncoast Video. That's the thing, though. I hope subscribe for more content. If you're new to my channel, especially if you're watching the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to my channel, because I'm start getting into the DVD and Blu-rays now. Especially if you're new to my channel, be sure to click on the subscribe button for more content on here. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notifications bell button. Okay, feel free to comment in the comment section below, and what is your thoughts about Suncoast Video as well. And that's what I got here, what I got for today as well. Be sure to check out my Anime Planet or Analyst account at your leisure at this point. Well, that's going to be it for my video. Hope you all stay safe and stay healthy as well. This is going to be it for today. This is RurouniKing95 saying thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy. This is RurouniKing95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care.